all you fine folks out there. How you doing, children? How you doing?
Good.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. This is like my fourth time being up here, but usually I just come up here and say what's on my mind at the moment, which is very easy for me.
What makes me sir?
Oh, that's what I'm getting to, actually. And you're a very filthy young lady. Last time I was up here, and what she's making reference to, Nissa was not here, and she wanted to hear it, so I'm going to try to say once again what I said then, which is like I said, I'm used to just going off the head, whatever I'm thinking at the time, so I kind of wrote it down. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to pull this off because I'm not used to doing it this way. But. All right, so what it was, you were here, good sir, you know. I was talking about something that happened to me a few years back. It's a true story. One of the odder things that's happened to me, so I thought I'd share it with people. It actually started with the History Channel. I enjoy watching the History Channel. I watch it a lot. So I was watching the History Channel, and they had something on Nazis, which is like 70% of the History Channel. But I mean, it makes sense because they're Nazis. I mean, there's a lot of bad things you can say about them, but you can't say they're not interesting. It was like a whole nation. No, really. I mean, I'm not saying they're good, but they're interested. I mean, it was like a whole nation of Mel Gibsons that walked without bending their knees. So, I mean, that's a pretty interesting thing. So, I'm watching this thing, and you know, they're talking about they're supporting group or whatever, and his lieutenants and whatnot. Well, him, it's Hitler I'm referring to. And, you know, I'm watching, I'm interested, and it's really cool. And then they get to the part where they talk about Hitler, and they bring Hitler on the screen. And my penis gets hard. And I don't mean hard like a girl that you know convinced you to go to a yoga class, and the fact that the ladies were stretching in tight clothing made you embarrassed because you were sporting a little bit of upward dog. I'm talking hard like old folks trying to program a universal remote car, like instantly, and it freaked me out. You know, because one thing is a large part of my identity or my self-image is based on the fact that I enjoy vagina and I think dicks are gross. So it freaked me out because, you know, I mean, that's like the first part. So it freaked me out because, you know, I mean, nothing wrong with being gay. I never thought of myself as that way. So you got that. And then on top of it, I was gay for Hitler. So, I mean, you know, it's one thing to find out that what you thought of your sexuality your whole life was a lie, but to find out you're gay for Hitler. Because there's nothing whatsoever immoral about being gay. I don't think there's anything immoral about being gay. But there is something slightly immoral about being gay for Hitler. So, I don't know, I'm freaking out and I can't think clearly because as I said, you know. So, I figure I'm going to go to the bathroom, I'm going to rub one out to the Fuhrer, and then afterwards, I can come back and figure out what it is that's going on. So I proceed to the bathroom, I go there, I try to envision like Hitler on a hot summer day doing lawnmower, his swastika wife beater clean to him, his little mustache moist from a combination of sweat and lemonade, and nothing. I couldn't, like my dick was softer than baby. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe it's something I ate, maybe it's some weird fluke or whatever. So I go back, the TV's still on, the documentary's still on. They're talking about his dream of the master race or whatever, so it's a bunch of like really buff Aryans in their tidy whities. And nothing, I'm not excited about it at all. So I'm like, okay, I was right about sexuality all this time. Because clearly, if I were gay, buff dudes in their drawers would get me going. And it didn't. So I'm like, okay, it's just some weird thing. Hitler comes on again. Instantly. Fucking, like, harder than trigonometry. Like, instantly. And, which troubled me more than the first time, because now I realize I'm not gay. I'm exclusively gay for Hitler. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a good, you know what I mean? Like, how can you tell people, oh, I'm completely straight, and suddenly Hitler gets the truth. So, at any rate, decide I'm just gonna go to the bathroom once again, deal with it. This time I fantasize about a three-way between Hitler and two Hitler robots. And nothing. Just nothing at all. So I'm like really distraught. At this point, I've killed my high. I figure I got wait, well, first of all, there's children present, so I want to make this disclaimer.
Come on.
No, honestly, just listen, hear me out here, okay? I've lived a full life. I got some experience. First of all, weed is not good. For the children that know, weed is not good. Unless you're into cartoons and snacks. It's like the best thing in the world. But if you're not into those things, so at any rate, I had my bowl on top of the TV, so I go over to the TV to get the bowl, and I saw some of my marijuana was sprinkled over the top of the TV, so I'm trying to get that together, and I'm not looking at the TV. Once again, I feel myself get hard, and this time, I wasn't looking at the TV, and sure enough, Hitler was up there, and that's when it dawned on me. My dick wasn't hard because I was gay for Hitler. My dick was saluting Hitler. So what I realized was, it wasn't that I was going through some type of sexuality crisis. What had happened was, my dick was a Nazi. Which I don't condone, but I'm not somebody that feels that me and my dick have to share political views. I mean, you know, he can do what he wants. But I guess the problem lies in if I ever do get a chance to hump Sarah Silverman. I don't know how that's going to work.